Hello again. Okay, so I need to kind of make another clarification on this voting deadline because I was looking into it more because I didn't feel comfortable with myself for what I posted originally. So I started. If you go on usvotefoundation.org, okay, they have the website, and you can look at every single state for their time frames for receiving absentee ballots, and their postmark dates and their accepted dates and all that. So some states, I mean, I just looked up Washington just randomly. They have to be postmarked by the 3rd and received in the drop box by the 3rd, and then received for count on November 8th. So you can just go on that website, you can look it all up, and I only do this because I just saw the video on Pennsylvania and the Supreme Court ruling. Obviously, a lot of people aren't happy, but this is just my thing with all this stuff. Early voting started 2 weeks before November, so as far as mail, people who got their ballots in the mail, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of variables that go into it. So I'm not going to cast any judgment or try and. I mean, the post office system, it does the best that they can. I know things are screwed up, but so Tennessee, early voting started the 14th. I mean, they've given people ample time to vote in person if possible. I know there's people who want to vote and who cannot. They don't have the means to. So I'm not trying to single anyone out. But this comes to a point to where if you care enough about the election, you're going to go vote in person. I would think anyone would want to go vote in person just to try and ensure there's no bullshit going on. That, you picked it, you were there, it went through. So I just don't understand why this country has such an issue with personal responsibility. And all these states, they want to allow absentees to be extended. Now with COVID, yeah, I get it. But isn't that why they started early voting? I mean, 2 weeks early, that's time for the majority. I feel the majority of people could make some type of, I don't know how to word it, some type of plan to go vote, call family, have them drive. I mean, yeah, like I said, I know there's people who can't go. And there's probably people who have no means for outside contact. I mean, maybe some older people don't have internet. I mean, but my 83-year-old grandmother still drives. She went down and voted. So, but I just don't, this country is getting out of hand with wanting to change. And I'm not trying to sound biased, but it's all coming from the left. If we don't get our ways, we got to change the laws. Well, come on. I mean, when is personal responsibility taking over? And it already seems a record number of people have voted. I mean, some states, I believe they already had more people turn out to vote than last year altogether. So that's something I heard. I got to look into that. But I'm just really confused on this. But my other video, Benny White. Sorry, the dog here. But the other video I posted was 3/4 right. So December 12th is still when the electors are supposed to put in their final selection. So, and then, I mean, if people want, I've looked up the Electoral College. How does that work? Can the electors vote against the popular vote of the state? It's complicated. There's some states that are really, really weird, and I've looked into that. So if anyone would like a video explaining actually how the Electoral College is set up in different states, I'd be more than happy to do that. So, but hopefully that helps people.